My name is Lucie and I'm an event sales manager at Factory Berlin.
And I'm Edward and I'm head of startups and partnerships at Factory Berlin. So Factory is essentially a community. We have a number of different people in-house here. We have a number of different locations in Berlin. We're bringing together innovators, corporates, startups, freelancers, all different groups of people to connect and collaborate and work on different projects together.
Our community is curated. That means every member that applies here, we look at what are they doing, what are they interested in? Do they have an entrepreneur mindset? Do they want to engage with others? Do they want to try new things, think about new things, like go over and beyond of what is known and willing to collaborate? And if we see that potential and see that they can give to our community what our community can give to them, then they can join the community.
Yeah, definitely. I would just add to that we're just not just about the real estate here. We're really about kind of building that network in Berlin, but also further afield as well, to really connect the dots in these different areas that we're working in, and these different ecosystems.
Yeah, we work with several different empowerment partners, but also have different tools such as events and different programs. We have circles where we have different community members coming together that work within the same interest field, and they can just really learn from each other and engage with each other, find new projects, find new jobs through that opportunity. And yeah, that's
pretty much it.
Kind of what we do.
So from my side, when I'm working a lot with the startup companies in here, I mean, they're having access to talent. We have a huge pool of 3,000 members. A lot of them are freelancers and developers as well. So you're having a really good access to talent here in the building. We have a code university upstairs on the fourth floor with 350 coding students. They're all looking for exciting projects to work on. So talent, big one. Access to investors as well. We have a great network of investors, both corporate venture and angel investors and VCs, and also, I mean, we have a number of different corporate partners in-house. These are German DAX companies and Mittelstand companies that are very keen to work with like young dynamic startups on different innovation or digitalization projects. So access to future customers and potential partners for them as well.
Having an event at Factory Berlin gives you the opportunity to kind of dip your toe into this startup world that we have, the startup scene, this tech scene that we have going on in Berlin. So especially for companies that are kind of looking to explore more of the field because they hear it's kind of on trend right now, or it's just kind of what's like where a lot of the talent is. It gives them the opportunity to kind of just check out what's going on without making the full commitment of being a member or a partner here. So I think that's one of the great reasons why to host an event here.
Definitely, and I would say, so when Lucie's talking about like external events mostly, I mean internally, events is one of the main tools that we're using to connect different groups of people. So Factory is essentially the platform. We provide the space, some refreshments, drinks and stuff like this, and marketing opportunities to be able to promote different events that are happening from community members doing events for other community members. So it's really about connecting this group of people that we have in-house, and events is a really strategic tool for being able to connect these types of people. Well, from my opinion, Berlin doesn't traditionally actually have many corporates in and around the vicinity of Berlin. It's not a traditional industrial center of Germany. A lot of those companies tend to be in other regions of the country. What Factory is allowing is for those types of companies to really come and be part of this ecosystem. And so we're seeing a lot of teams coming up from Stuttgart, from Munich, from other parts of Germany, from these traditional industrial centers. And we're giving them the platform to be able to connect into, like Lucie said, like the startup ecosystem, the talent ecosystem, ecosystem here, the creative ecosystem as well. I mean, Berlin has a history in the kind of creative industry. So that's our kind of value proposition for corporate partners, to bring them to Berlin and really give them that experience.
So this is also a personal opinion as well. So what makes Berlin super interesting right now is Berlin, as the German capital city, we have politics here in Berlin. We have all of the ministries that have a lot of amazing projects going on, with funding opportunities as well. We are an educational hub. We have so many educational institutions here, including, I believe, at least 4 state universities, one of them being the Tech University of Berlin, meaning we have loads of talent. With loads of talent comes loads of passion and opportunities, and people, it's like the next generation of workforce coming in. And they have lots of ideas and are inspired and want to start new projects. And what else do we have? We have corporate companies here, we have small and middle-sized enterprises, all coming together in one city. And that gives them the platform. The city is the perfect platform to bring those people together.
Definitely, and I think that just to add to that, I mean, traditionally, it was a very divided city, and it's been kind of united through the creative industries and this kind of mindset of creating new things over the last 20 or 30 years since the wall came down. And I think that we've seen a real kind of evolution of that kind of filling into the tech industry. The price of cost of living here as well makes it a really easy place for young companies and young entrepreneurs to start their businesses. And even though other cities in Germany also have similar ecosystems, I would say Berlin has really kind of flourished as a result of the accessibility for international talent to come here, speak English as well. It's a very international city. I think this is a really, really big benefit. And then Factory really has kind of tried to solidify its place in that ecosystem over the last 5 years.
And then adding to that, we have that Berlin is, within Germany, a city that offers amazing opportunities when it comes to work-life balance, which is so important these days. What you can do outside of working hours is insane. There's always events going on. There's nature, because we have so many parks. There's so many opportunities because we have so much cultural aspects. We have music performance. We have so many museums,
galleries,
museums,
clubs,
clubs. There's always a party somewhere, and you can really create your own little world here for yourself with what you're interested in. So I think that's what makes Berlin a special place.
Pretty unique, yeah. So, I mean, in the early days of when Factory first started, we had some really big, cool startup companies coming through. One of the biggest is a company called Rlyeh, and they do like IoT devices that kind of be implemented into manufacturing processes. And they were sold last year to Munich Re for several hundred million euros. And so this is one of the companies which was originally founded in Factory. More recently, I'm seeing a lot of very young companies coming out and kind of raising kind of X million euros. A lot of fintech companies actually, and blockchain and AI companies coming out of Factory as well. So it's really exciting. Nothing as big as this Rlyeh exit to date, but this is certainly the biggest example of a success story.